performing hand hygiene. Hi, my name's Jenna. I'm going to be your nurse for the day. Can you tell me your name and date of birth?
Sydney Wildy 31673.
Okay, so what brings you in today? Sydney?
I have a headache.
Okay, and can you tell me a little bit more about your headache? How long have you had it?
A couple weeks, on and off, kind of a dull, achy pain behind my eyes, both of them.
Okay, do you take anything to help alleviate that pain?
I've just been taking Aleve or Tylenol.
Okay, does the light hurt at all whenever?
A little bit.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
Do you have any, on the scale of 0 to 10, how's your pain? How would you rate it?
Probably about a 6,
Okay.
7.
And does the over-the-counter medication you take help alleviate that pain a little bit?
A little bit, but it doesn't get rid of it.
Okay, and how is your sleeping patterns?
I've been sleeping real good because when I lay down, my head kind of hurts.
Okay, maybe taking the Tylenol a little bit before you go to bed might help because sleep, not getting enough sleep, and stress can also contribute to your headaches or migraines. And do you have a family history of migraines?
No.
No. Okay, do you have a family history, or do you have a history of seizures?
No.
No. Do you ever get dizzy or lose consciousness?
Sometimes dizziness, a little bit.
Okay.
But generally no.
No. Okay, and when you get dizzy, is that upon like physical exertion, moving from when you stand up, sit down?
Probably like laying down to sitting up.
Okay. Do you ever have numbness or tingling in any of your extremities or anywhere?
No.
No? Okay. Do you ever have any tremors?
No.
Shaking, anything like that?
No.
Do you have any head trauma?
No.
No? Okay. So before we do your neurological assessment, I'm going to teach you about FAST. It's helps you identify if a stroke is coming on. So F stands for facial drooping, and then A stands for arm weakness or arm drift, and then S stands for slurred speech, and then T stands for time, because if you begin to experience any of these symptoms, you need to go to the hospital because it is timely. It's very important that you get to the hospital as fast as you can after if you experience these symptoms.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to move on and start with your neurological assessment. So first what we're going to have you do is I'm going to check your pupillary response with a pen light. Can you remove your glasses? Okay. Okay. All right, now we're going to check your cardinal visions of gaze. So what I'm going to have you do is follow my pen without moving your head, okay? Okay, that looks good. And before we go any further, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions that I forgot to ask. Can you tell me who the president is?
Donald Trump.
Can you tell me what year it is?
2020.
Can you tell me the date or the day and the month?
It is Wednesday, April the 8th.
Okay, and can you tell me where you are?
St. Elizabeth, Missouri.
Okay, so talking to you, it looks like you're oriented to time and place, ×4, and it also seems like your responses are appropriate, so that's good. Next, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you open your mouth and then smile with teeth, stick your tongue out, and then move your mouth side to side. Okay, and then I'm going to have you close one ear, and I'm going to whisper something behind you, and then you're going to tell me what you heard, and then I'm going to do it again, and you're going to close your other ear. Okay? Talk. Okay, now do your other ear.
Cat.
Okay, perfect. All right. So then what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to hit this on a hard surface, and it's going to start vibrating. And can I have you remove your cap? I'm going to hit this on a hard surface. It's going to vibrate, and then I'm going to stop it, and you're going to tell me when you feel it stop. Okay? So. Okay.
Stop.
Yep. There you go. You can put your hat back on. Okay. Now I'm going to have you shrug your shoulders against resistance for me. Okay, that's good. Then I'm going to have you close your eyes, and tell me what you smell.
Coffee.
Okay, that's good. Then, now we're gonna move on, and I'm going to test your like sensory. So I'm going to and tell me what you feel.
Warm.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Now I'm gonna close my eyes, or I'm gonna have you close your eyes, and we're gonna do the same thing, and you're gonna tell me what you feel and where you feel it.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Cool on my left foot. Top.
Okay.
And warm on my right shoulder.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, left shoulder.
Okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna touch you and you're gonna tell me what you feel, and then I'll have you close your eyes afterward and we'll do it again.
So like a little pressure.
Okay?
My left arm.
Okay. Alright. And now I'm gonna have you, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have you tell me what you feel and where you feel it.
My right arm, lower,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like touching it gently.
Okay, that's good. Then we're gonna move on, and I'm going to have you, we're gonna test your reflexes, your extensions, and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna have you do, we're gonna test your extensions first. I'm gonna have you extend and flex your elbow like that, and I would do it to the other side, but for time purposes, we're not.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna have you flex your wrist and then extend your wrist back up, okay? And then I'm gonna have you extend your fingers and then bring it back in, okay? And then, yep, like that. And then I'm gonna have you, we're gonna move your leg out, and we're gonna extend your knee and then bring it back in. Do you feel any pain or numbness when I do this?
Mm-mm.
Okay, and I would do it with the other knee, but for time purposes, I'm not going to. And then I'm gonna have you flex your ankle and then bring it back up, okay? And then I'm going to have you bring your knee up and then back down, and that's testing your hip. And then bring it back down. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to test your reflexes using this as my hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So sit back and have your feet a little elevated up. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, I would do that to the other knee as well, but for time purposes, I'm not going to. I'm gonna remove your shoe real quick. Okay, and then I'm going to use this. So I'm gonna use this pin and then move it. Test your reflexes. Okay, and now I'm going to come up to your arm and do the same thing. Alright, so now that we've tested your reflexes, I'm going to have you hold your hand out for me, and I'm going to move. Do you feel any pain or numbness or tingling when I do this?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now, can you move your fingers like this for me? Okay. And then I'm going to have you touch your nose and then touch my finger. Okay, again, in multiple spots. Okay, now can we use your other hand? Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna have you get up and walk for me.
Where do you want me to walk to?
Just walk that way. Okay. Good. Now when you come back, can you walk heel to toe like this? Okay. All right. That's good. Now can you stick your arms out with your palms facing upward, and I'll have you stand like this with your eyes closed for 60 seconds, and I'll hold her like this to make sure she doesn't lose balance. We would do this for 60 seconds, but for time purposes, we're not going to. Okay, you can sit back down. Okay, and now one other thing I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you close your eyes. Or, well, first I'm going to show you this real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move your toes forward, and this is forward, this is back, this is left, and this is right. Okay, so close your eyes, and I'm gonna have you tell me which direction I'm moving your toes in.
Back, forward, to the right, to the left.
Perfect. Okay, so do you have any other questions or anything?
No.
No? Okay. Well, Well, the doctor will be in here with you shortly. I'll report the findings to him, and we should get you all set up.
Okay, thank you.
Don't pause it yet. Did you pause it? No? Okay. I gotta make sure I didn't miss anything.